Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and in this video I want to talk about why all women lie and all men cheat. Now that I've caught your attention, I want to actually say that these mentalities, if you believe these things, it is not going to help you out in the long run. These are coping beliefs that people end up buying into because they get hurt while dating. And it's understandable, right? Like, I'm not calling you out for believing in these things. I'm not saying that it's unjustified or that you're wrong for believing in them. I just want to call out that these will hurt you in the future. Because if you believe that all women lie or all men cheat, that means that you're going to approach dating with this mentality of negativity. You're basically going to shoot yourself in the foot before you even begin running. And I know that some of you may truly believe in these statements that all women lie or all men cheat. That may even be your experience. But again, I want to call out that there is no way that this actually holds up in reality. If you were to go out there and date every single woman or every single man on the planet, you would eventually find that not all of them lie or not all of them cheat. Because they don't. I mean, that's a sweeping generalization, again, bred from a coping mechanism. It isn't going to hold up in reality. It won't stand up to the scientific method because it's just not true. Everyone is different. Some people will lie, some people will cheat, but not everyone, and certainly not everyone of an entire sex. That is just not how things work. So I want you to remind yourself of that, because as hard as it can be, you should treat dating as individual experiences, meaning that every person you date should be just like a one-off experience. You shouldn't use them to extrapolate how the entire sex operates. If one woman lies to you, that doesn't mean that all of them will then lie to you. Even if you date 5 women and all 5 of them lie to you, again, that still doesn't mean that all of them will end up lying to you. That's a sample of 5 out of billions. Like, there is no way that holds up. So I'm just bringing this to your awareness to remind you of the truth here. Because it can be very easy to buy into these mentalities, but again, they will not help you in the future, nor will they even be rooted in reality, even if, from your experience, they seem true by all means. Now, I want to spend the rest of the video helping you work on yourself so that you can get over these mentalities and move forward and start dating from a place where you're not going to be holding yourself back like this any further. Now, the first thing I want to say here, and this probably won't be all that pleasant to hear, but if all the people you've dated lie or cheat, there's a common denominator here, and it's you. Now, I'm not saying that this is your fault. I'm not saying you make them lie to you or that you make them cheat. What I am saying is that you are choosing these partners. You're picking them. Why? Explore that some more. Figure out what is it that draws you to the people that consistently lie to you or consistently cheat on you. There has to be something here. Something about them is drawing you to them. You're attracted to these qualities. Maybe not the fact that they lie or cheat, but you're attracted to other qualities they have that may make them more likely to cheat on you or lie to you. For instance, one thing I can say for sure is that if you are only choosing your partners based on their physical appearance, that doesn't help you much. And often people who are more attractive don't really work on themselves because they have no reason to, right? Like, if they're incredibly attractive, they kind of just skate through life. We probably know that to some extent. So that means they have zero impetus to work on themselves. Life isn't kicking them for not having put in all this personal development to make themselves better. So knowing that, immediately, if you're just choosing people based on their looks alone, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot, because people who are more attractive are going to have more options, they'll have more temptation and whatnot, which can make them more likely to cheat on you. And again, if they haven't done any inner work, that also means they may be more likely to lie to you too, especially if lying has been a tactic that has helped them out thus far in life. So you need to dig deeper than physical looks alone. And if you're drawn to other qualities that may make them more likely to cheat or lie to you, other personality traits, again, ask yourself, why do these qualities draw you so much? Why do you value them over other qualities? So if you are drawn to people who make for poor partners, you need to start analyzing what the common threads are here. What are the common qualities that you're finding yourself attracted to that end up leading to not so great dating experiences? Also, do you often ignore red flags or other warning signs? Do you end up getting charmed by people to the point where you overlook those things? Because that's not going to be very helpful either. I mean, red flags are one of those things that go without saying. They're deal breakers, right? You should never ignore them. Like, ever. Never ignore red flags. They exist for a reason. If it's a red flag, that means the relationship is not going to work. So walk away. Have the courage and the confidence needed to kick that person to the curb. But if you see warning signs, that is a bit trickier because you won't always know for sure whether or not they'll lead to the relationship actually ending. But it's still something that you want to pay attention to and have in the back of your mind, because you'll need further evidence to know whether or not that warning sign will actually become something bigger. Because some warning signs aren't the end of the world, whereas other ones are horrible. Like, you really want to make sure that you monitor them and know that there could be a good chance that the relationship is not going to stand the test of time, or that this person is just not the right fit for you. So knowing all of this, a helpful thing to do is work on raising your standards. You want to make sure that you're attracted to qualities that actually will show that the relationship will work out, that this person is actually a good person. I mean, that's the goal, right? You want to find good people when you're dating, because that usually means that there's a good chance that things will work out with them, that they're not going to screw you over and break your heart and then kick you to the curb like so many people do nowadays, because they aren't good people and they don't value the emotions of others and basically just play with people. So you really want to make sure that your standards are actually qualities that show that a relationship will work out. Do not just be drawn to superficial stuff like, oh, they're very attractive, they're very charming. Sure, but what else do they have going for them? What signs do they have that show that this is someone who's actually done any amount of inner work? Inner work is the most important thing you want to be paying attention to. Someone who shows signs of maturity or emotional maturity, self-awareness, being happy on their own, those are all qualities that would be amazing if you could find a partner who has them. So look for things that show that this person has actually spent time trying to become a better human being. That is a very good thing to pay attention to, but so many people are just not looking for those things. They're looking for a physical appearance and other superficial stuff like, oh, are they fit? Are they tall? Do they make a lot of money? Okay, those are more qualities women look for, but guys will still be looking for, of course, physical looks and how charming she is, maybe her voice or whatever, and those just aren't great things. So you want to have standards that are much better than that. And the last thing I'll leave you with in this video is that you just want to keep working on yourself. Just keep pursuing personal development. Keep growing as a human being. Keep trying to become a better human being, not just for yourself, but for your future progeny. If you want to have kids, of course, and if you don't want to have kids, do it just to have a better relationship in the future with everyone you know in your life. Not just your romantic relationships, but your friends, your family, all those people, your coworkers even. It doesn't hurt to keep becoming a better person. And it especially doesn't hurt when it comes to dating. Like, holy crap, I can't tell you when I was younger the horrible women I would be drawn to because I hadn't done enough inner work yet. I hadn't done enough to notice the warning signs for those women, so I had to go through those experiences to learn those warning signs and know, okay, if a woman does X, Y, and Z, don't spend any more time on her because she's not a good option. She's not a good partner for me. So yeah, you just have to keep working on yourself, keep going out there and making mistakes and growing as a person, and you will eventually get to a point where you're able to attract way higher quality partners. Because that's the thing, you are not going to be able to attract the best partners out there if you haven't done any inner work yourself. This is a part that so many people miss. It's an important piece of the puzzle. You have to put in inner work to attract the best people. So it's in your own best interest to do this. Otherwise, you may end up finding more women who lie to you or more men who cheat on you. So it's very important to keep leveling up. It makes it easier to spot other people who also do inner work, because like attracts like, but also it takes one to know one as well, right? The more that you work on yourself, you'll start noticing signs in other people that they too work on themselves, because now you know what to look for. So it's such a powerful tool. I highly recommend everyone just continue the personal development journey no matter what, because it makes dating so much better. But again, don't do it just for dating, do it just to make your life better in general. But it has that huge, tremendous benefit of making your dating life a lot better, because you'll just be better equipped to avoid all the liars and all the cheaters and hopefully have a much better dating experience. So it's in your own hands. My whole point with this video is that you want to take accountability and responsibility for creating a better dating experience for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you choose the people you go on dates with. Do you not? Right? So if they're bad people and they're consistently bad, you need to stop choosing those partners. You need to work on yourself enough to no longer see them as interesting options for you and to only look for the best of the best people and to have done enough inner work to be able to attract them. That's the end goal, so I hope you take it upon yourself to embark on this journey. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. I hope the information I shared in here was actually useful, and if so, feel free to leave a like on the video for the algorithm and subscribe for more videos like this. Note that I do offer coaching calls, so if you want to work through all the things that I've mentioned in this video, you can reach out to me at my website below and I will help you work through all this, because I think everyone deserves to have a good dating experience. And I see so many people out there who hold themselves back with their mindset, and they only end up hurting themselves in the long run. And it's really unfortunate to see, because a lot of these people are good people. They've just been burned too much. They've been hurt by bad people, and it sours them on dating and any chance of finding love in the future, which is unfortunate, because that's probably one of the most beautiful and fulfilling things we can experience while we're still alive. So cutting yourself off from that due to pain is just an unfortunate thing, and I want to help as many people as possible to not make this unfortunate mistake. But I'll get off my soapbox. You can tell I'm passionate about this, but I truly hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!